Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to come and join us and participate in our meeting today. We have two very exciting speeches given by Tomo Shinkawa, as well as one of our most experienced members, Richigio, who got up early after a long night of knife fighting. I would love to hear more about that, and hopefully you'll lead that into your speech.
I'll make that my speech today.
And with that, as your Toastmaster as well as your president, I will start the meeting from here. Today's theme is about friendship. And this weekend, I helped my friend of almost 20 years move. And her and I used to live down the road from each other. We were only a couple of blocks. I used to walk to her house all the time. I used to even spend the night on her parents' couch. When it just got too late, I became friends with both of her sisters, and we've gone off on our own separate ways. We've all gotten married, we've started having kids, and we really just don't hang out that often. However, this weekend, when a need arose, we all got out of our routine, went over to her house, and helped her pack her stuff and move off to a new apartment. And that really struck me as what friendship is about, is across time and space, no matter what happens that drags us in different directions, when the need arises, we can still step up, come together, and make something happen, which is also a lot about what Toastmasters is about. Is we go off on the week, we do our different things, but when the meeting time comes, we pull ourselves together and we get things going, which is, for example, Ivan got to me this morning and said, "Hey, where's the agenda?" And I said, "Oh God, I haven't even started it." He said, "Here, I'll send it to you." So he sent it to me and I put it together and I got it over to Ivan, and he got this wonderful display put together for us. And that's not only just being a member of Toastmasters, but that's also being a part of a family and being a part of friendship. And that's why I'm looking forward to hearing our first speaker of the day. But before, and so there is no need to vote for the best speaker for the day, and we can move on to the table topic session of the day, which is being led by one of our newest members, Ivan Yermakov. I'll leave this for you.
Well, in the theme of the day about friendship, I came up with a few questions that I would like every one of you to come down here, pick one, and elaborate on that. Some of them are my helpers. My helpers are
Your virtuous helpers. Virtuous, not virtual.
Timer.
Thank you very much, Table Topics Master. As a timer for today, I will be timing each speech, which is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will be holding the green flag. At 1.5 minutes, I will be holding the yellow flag. And at 2 minutes, I will be holding the red flag with a 15-second grace period. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
And then as a grammarian, I will be doing that myself. I'll be watching for all filler words or improper grammar. I also will be watching for the usage of the word of the day, which is virtue. I highly recommend everyone using it. Now, some questions are easy, some questions are a little harder, but this is all about friendship. Please come down here and pick a question. Who hasn't spoken? I'd like to start with John Robert.
Thank you very much, Tomo, for your time for me. And can you look for the word of the day? Thank you. Thank you very much, Ivan. This is like Russian roulette up here. I like this, actually. Okay. What do you think are the benefits of friendship? Are there any disadvantages you can think of? Once again, what do you think are the benefits of friendship? And are there any disadvantages that you can think of? Well, for me, the benefits of friendship is an extension of your own family. My relationship with my personal family has been tenuous at times. However, my friends are people who I have chosen throughout time and history. There have been some ups and downs similar to family. We've gone on vacations together. We've had our breakdowns, our separations, and come back together. So friendship is sometimes like family and sometimes it is not. But the benefit with friendship is you have chosen it. So you actively tend to have more of an invested effort to work at it, which comes to one of the number one disadvantages of friendship, which is sometimes they're extremely demanding, and this requires you as a person and a Toastmaster to learn the beautiful art of no. And when you have developed that ability to actually tell your friends no, there begins to become a much better balance, and that disadvantage comes back to a advantage in which you can develop a relationship actively with that person and become much stronger, in which case you both begin to support each other in a healthy manner. And that is why friends are good and bad, depending upon yourself. Back to you, tabletop.
No. You wanted to try?
No.
Sure. I did not.
Thank you.
Anything out of the box? Or
Anything out of the box?
on the theme of friendship, what makes you a good friend? Well, thank you, Mr. Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters. I think the main reason that I'm considered a good friend is what you put out comes back. Because again, there are so many times where I've needed help, I've needed support, and my friends come rushing to my side and are always helping me. And I say, I wonder why that is. And I started thinking, well, you know, this person over here, when they said, hey, can you help me with something? I would jump in on it. Hey, can you help me with something? I'd always jump in. So when it becomes my turn, it's like a cooperative. My friends who are dear, and most of them are very virtuous, they are very supportive. And it works both ways. Because I do recall doing favors, like my friend Jim and I, we joke around a lot, we have a lot of fun together, but I'll do him a favor. Hey Jim, I picked this up for you. You might, oh hey, thanks Rick, I really appreciate that. And then it's like, hey Rick, I found this for you, I thought you might be interested. And we work together that way. Because it's not so much as what you get from the friendship, is what you give to the friendship. And when you give to the friendship, everybody benefits. And the ideal situation is when both friends are contributing to that friendship, it grows and grows and grows, and it expands. And it becomes one big, gigantic bubble of fun. Mr. Topic Master.
Somebody with a story?
I could draw. Oh, spider.
Alright, friendship. What characteristics would make it impossible for a person to become your friend? Okay. What characteristics would make it impossible for a person to become your friend? Yeah, it is the beautiful thing, which is called virtue. The virtue or the virtue thinking is how many you can pick up great thing inside the person who you hate. I would call it hate, because I don't wanna make up beautiful story. There are a bunch of hateful people actually. They are not only beautiful people around you, but the perception, you can control your perceptions. There is no completely evil people here. People have a good aspect and bad aspect, and beautiful characteristics, and kind of sloppy characteristic. So, but the thing characteristic makes people impossible to make your friend is people who try to avoid me. So it is impossible to make a friend, because less chance to see him or her, less sometimes no time to talk to him or her. So I would say people who wants to avoid from me is impossible person to become a friend.
This is perfect timing. The theme of the day is friendship, and the word of the day is virtue. virtue is behavior showing high moral standards. For example, arrogance of virtue, synonymous would be goodness, morality, integrity. It's also a quality of the thing. Good virtues can be applied not only to a person, but also to a thing, a car, or anything. And with that said, please come down here and participate in our table topics.
Yeah, it's recording. I don't think so. Yeah,
Don't worry, pretend
Yeah.
it's not there.
I can cut. I can edit. 360.
Let's see, what characteristics should a person have to become your friend? All my good friends have a good heart and care about other people. What you do in your life is very important. At the end of the life, you cannot take money or anything else, car or beautiful big house, but you can take your feeling and love for other people and feel good about what you've done in your life. And it is good, it's treasure to have a good friend. It's good friends are virtue in your life, and something you can share your happiness, and sometimes reduce your sadness and frustration. My best friend is my husband, someone I really respect, and I'm so lucky to have him in my life. He's my best friend, and at the same time as my husband. And I think like I said, it's very important to have good kindness and good nature to be a friend. And sometimes in Japan we say, shuni, I forgot, if you are with a friend, the friend color will die you also. So if you're surrounded by somebody really negative or something, you will be negative too. So another point is good to have a friend who is very positive and help your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Do we have more time?
Now we are. Can I call on the grammarian's report for the day?
This was an exciting meeting. Mr. already there.
Thank you.
I haven't heard almost any filler words. I think Thomas-san should be super proud of himself because I've been watching your speech very, 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 very closely, and I did not hear any of your traditional filler words. I especially liked you used yes on the lines before in your speeches. You frequently used yes when you were trying to connect your thoughts, and today only one word. Almost no us, almost no any filler words. John and Vic are very clear as usual. Zumi-san, you also did a good job. Occasional us as you're connecting your thoughts. Right? And as far as myself, I guess I have a few, but I think that's the end of it.
Thank you very much, Alan. And now for the general evaluation of the day. We started the meeting approximately 5 minutes late as members were moving in. We filled roles accordingly as we also waited for Izumi to join us. The speaking session was very nice to have 2 speakers. Even with a small group, it was fun to hear the members' stories, both Rick's impromptu one and Tomo's calculated one. Ivan, I really do like how you're setting this up with the virtue here and these questions behind it. If no one has any other qualms about this, I'd love to keep some of these formats here, as well as the additional open table topics for when people come in last minute and need to fill those rules. These kind of questions that we're collecting are very, very fun. So I really appreciate seeing those. Table topics, or Toastmaster in general, could have been a little bit more prepared and definitely sent out an email in advance with the agenda, gotten the printouts going on that. That is 100% on my fault because I was the Toastmaster for the day, and our Vice President of Education gave us adequate notice, sending out an email on Friday, which gave me plenty of time to be able to respond to this. So in future activities, I will make sure that I get these emails out prior to the meeting and start assigning roles. Next week, we have, well, I will cut off there as the general evaluator and switch immediately over to the Toastmaster, which is myself. And that is time for the awards. Do we have awards? No awards? No awards? Awards? No awards? Awards? Oh. Just evaluator and
The speakers went over.
I have to leave.
You have to leave?
Yeah, in 30 seconds.
Okay. Which, what was the awards officially?
Yeah. Best table topic speaker.
Okay. Okay, and there we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, for the table topic session, please give me a rubble round of applause. And that is going to our most experienced member, Rick Shee. Table topics. Yep. There you go.
Take your take.
Thank you. And for our best evaluator is our newest member, Ivan Yermakov.
Yay!
Good job. And that concludes our day from here. As the president taking over from here, I will hand the meeting over to you, but you have to leave. So please send out your agenda next week. I saw Kathy was on the list for speakers.
Yeah.
Izumi, when are you going to give us a speech again? I love hearing your speeches. You're
Me too.
way more professional than you think so in your
You're
head.
getting better all the time.
Exactly. So I would love to see a speech from either you or Ivan again soon.
1 month.
1 month?
Be on the 10th.
On the 10th of September. Okay. And Izumi, next week? Next week? Well, 2 weeks later.
2 weeks?
Okay. With that said, does anyone have anything else to bring to the table? Absolutely not. Have a wonderful day.